It is time for the first of two championship matches here at Slammiversary. There you see the two teams illustrated. AMW to defend against AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels. And yes, the NWA World Tag Team Gold at stake at Slammiversary, with America's Most Wanted to defend against, as Chris Harris said, two of the greatest X Division stars ever. Let's break it down with the taglines in this matchup. It has been 8+ months since Chris Harris and James Storm defeated the Naturals to win the tag titles, a TNA record and the longest run that we can find on record in over 30 years. Styles and Daniels, they pleaded with Larry Zbyszko from the championship committee. One more opportunity to win the gold. Tonight is that chance. Styles and Daniels, they've never beaten AMW on pay-per-view or Impact, but they claim to have a plan in place to neutralize Gail Kim, who has been the difference maker in the past.
Ladies and gentlemen, TNA Slammiversary continues with the following 1-fall contest for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Introducing team number 1, the challengers. First from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his tag team partner from the City of Angels, the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
Don West, earlier today, I saw you talking with AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel, and I know that you had to ask them what the plan was that they have in store to neutralize Gail Kim. Get it out. Come clean. Don't backtrack with me now.
I'll tell you a little secret a little bit later on.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Gail Kim, Wildcat Chris Harris, Cowboy James Storm, the NWA World Tag Team Champions, America's Most Wanted.
I guess it's safe to say that the record books don't lie.
We looked through the record books all the way back to,
Of course.
What are you asking me? Okay, it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Wildcats Dad. All right, but that'll get you out of here. What? Keep your eye right there on.
What's Storm doing?
I don't know. Like right something. Checking for something.
Anyway, regroup and pick up your
Thank you. I
thoughts
don't
when it
know
comes to
what
the
deal is.
longest reigning tag team champions, a TNA record, and we went through the record books earlier today.
All the way back to 75. Nobody has held the belts as long as they have 8 months and a week.
Yes, they hold the gold. 8 months plus 1 week. America's Most Wanted, Storm and Harris, have held the gold. And tonight, it's at stake here at Slammiversary. Styles and Daniels, for whatever reason, AMW has really had their number. And I guess the biggest reason has been Gail Kim.
Well, she's obviously somebody that has such ability in the ring that, she can foil you in so many ways. And Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles should have been smarter than that in the past. And they've been bragging on and on about they have a neutralizer. And yes, I talked to both of them. And no, they're not letting me know what it is. But when you would talk to them, Mike, you'd see this grin come across their faces. You'd see this little sparkle in their eyes. They know what it takes to take Gail Kim out of this. And I think it's one of those deals where they're wanting Gail Kim to interfere. They want Gail Kim to try to be a part of this match because they've got something for her.
I've been surprised that Styles and Daniels haven't had more success against AMW. And when you talk to them, I think they share that same feeling. But they realize that Gail Kim has just interfered time after time. It's kept them away from the tag team gold. Let's see if they do have a plan. Neutralize Gail Kim, and at the same time, maybe they can win the tag team titles and stop this 8+ month run of America's Most Wanted.
And let's face it, as good as the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels are, and they are good. They are absolutely incredible. America's Most Wanted are what a tag team is all about. They know what the belts mean. They know how to keep the belts on their shoulders. They know how to have a title reign. They know how to win it when they lose it. I mean, these guys work together so well. That's why they are the greatest tag team in TNA history.
And you heard the interview with JB prior to the match, Don. It's 4 years America's Most Wanted here in TNA. How many tag teams stay together in this era for 4 years. Shoulder block by Styles, then springs in. Storm caught him with the elbow. Quickly, AJ shot up into the ropes. Great ability and agility as Styles lands on his feet and then gets tremendous leg extension with the drop kick. That's how you do it, is what he said.
You got that right. He just killed him with that drop kick, and nobody, I mean nobody, lays a drop kick on you like the phenomenal AJ Styles. Something about the way he does it, it's a thing of beauty. And I've always thought of these two working together that they would be magic, and they are at times. But you're not truly magical until you know how to get the win, you know how to get the finish. And they've got to do it here tonight. But they've got to be relentless. They've got to be worked together so well.
We talked about it for years. Styles and Daniels, rivals in the X division, but you always had that thought in the back of your mind, didn't you?
The dream team.
The dream team. If you put them together as a team, you think that they would have to succeed, but because what AMW and Gail Kim have done to keep them from that success, I think it's really gotten under the skin of two men who in the past have been tag team champions, but just not with each other.
Yeah, but one thing you can't take away from America's Most Wanted, and that's their confidence and their cockiness, and that's exactly what they do. They let you think you get the momentum. They let you think you're taking control of the match, and then they do just like this. You can see Wildcat, but wow, Christopher Daniels turns it right around.
Oh, he sure did. Rolled through, grabbed the arm of the Wildcat, Chris Harris, and arm barred him, but then Harris surprised Daniels and caught him with a forearm shot.
Oh, look at that agility right there by Christopher Daniels. He's somebody that just has so much charisma, just oozes out of his body. But Wildcat, if there's one thing advantage he has, it's strength. And you can tell, oh man, takes a shortcut right there.
Poked him right in the eyes. Advantage now AMW while Daniels tries to regroup and clear the cobwebs and try to clear his vision at the same time. Right back to the arm goes Chris Harris.
Oh, look at I mean, Fallen Angel just comes at you so many different ways. And, oh, now just stepping on the head, grinding it into the man.
Oh, I love it. Just put on the brakes, put the big boot right to the back of the head, and then drives with all of his weight. That boot to the back. Harris goes right into the canvas. Drop kick by Daniels.
Now think about this. Both those guys right there, Daniels and of course AJ, have held X Division going. Nice shot. I'm not making a comment.
Go ahead, Don.
Oh, I'm not making a man. This is getting even worse.
Perfectly placed drop toe hold by Daniels.
Twice.
And AMW, well, Storm sit outside. Storm going to try and skin the cat.
He does skin it, but he thinks he's got AJ, and Daniels, and he sends his own partner out.
Yeah, skinned the cat back in, but you're right, he took his own man right out with him, and there you go, Storm.
Well, when you're concentrating on skinning the cat like that, you don't realize who is in front of me. That's how teamwork's done. What a shot! I'm telling you, AJ and Daniels are working to perfection. They're even dressing alike. They're showing unity. They're showing that they are on the same page.
And they're showing confidence as well. How about the smile that just cracked the face of Christopher Daniels? You don't see the Fallen Angel too many times in the heat of the battle. With a smile like that, he's so happy. Directed traffic, pulled down the top rope, and AJ took out both members of AMW.
I was going to say earlier, as we see right here, is Daniels coming right over the, oh, drops that elbow right down. Think about this. Daniels and AJ both had X Division gold, but yet they have both also had tag team gold, but never together.
Pin attempt by the Fallen Angel, but Storm able to avoid the 3 count. They're chanting for the Fallen Angel, and he turns it over to the Phenomenal One.
Oh, you see the possibilities of this team, and man, they are just doing it. Oh, one right after the other. The teamwork is right out of a page of AMW.
Styles from outside took Storm and drove him right into the boots of Daniels and then went right for the pin, but not able to gain the 3 count. Forearm shot by AJ. Gonna bring Storm back out towards the middle of the ring, and a scoop and mid-ring slam. Airborne, look at that knee drop.
Man, I'm telling you, AMW has got to be wondering who they're facing tonight, because it's not the same team they've seen in the past. And you can feel that, Mike. You had to feel it too when you saw them today. There was just something about the way their mannerisms. Their mannerisms. Oh, choke, hit him in the neck, man. That'll make him lose your breath. And oh, dives right under. AJ just Oh, well, you talk about making decisions in the ring, nobody does it better.
Well, you're right. Impromptu move by Styles, sliding through the legs of Harris to avoid him, but he didn't see that one coming. Harris taking that top rope, pulling it down as AJ went to spring back. Instead, he crashes and burns on the floor.
And that's what they do. They bide their time and they wait for their opportunity. And now you can see it's just become a fight. It's just become a brawl right here in front of us.
Daniels to join the fray as well, so all 4 men are involved outside the ring. Oh, headbutt by Daniels to the Wildcat Chris Harrison. Rocks him with the right hand. Styles and Storm on the other side of the building fight it out, but Daniels getting the better of it there. Great elbow.
Right in front of us. Gail Kim is now, if we get on the back of Daniels. You saw she came in and raked his back. Let's see, and then you see the fight going on there between Storm and AJ.
Boy, tough to follow this action, isn't it?
I feel sorry for the camera guys in there as we're trying to catch everything. But that was what, again, Gail Kim able to come in. And I didn't see any neutralizer there.
I didn't either. What we talked about earlier, we broke it down in the taglines. The fact that she's been the difference maker in the previous meetings between these two teams. And look at this match. Momentum now totally in favor of AMW because of that.
Oh, what a move by AJ. Just again being thrown. Oh, nice move by Storm. You got to give him credit. He saw AJ go up. He hit the feet, and look at AJ. Look at the pain. He's out of air. He's trying to catch his breath.
I mean, he just landed right across that steel guardrail, and meanwhile, on the opposite side of the arena, the Wildcat Chris Harris, he just tossed Daniels into the safety rail on this side, back first.
We're trying, folks. These guys are just going at it right after another. And now you see here, they're throwing AJ into the ring where Wildcat Chris Harris is waiting for him.
And pin, 2, shoulder up, even before the 2 count by AJ.
A little nonchalant right there by the Wildcat. You don't do that with phenomenal AJ Styles. That's the crown winner you're talking about there.
You're right. Only Triple Crown winner, World's Heavyweight Champion, the NWA title holder, as well as X Division champion and NWA tag title holder. Great clothesline by the southpaw. Left arm lariat by the Wildcat, but leads to just another 2 count.
You saw right there what the Wildcat does. I mean, that time he wasn't nonchalant with it. He went and tried to wrap him up and get a quick pin. And you got to give him credit, he adapted, and this is what they do. They get it going their way, and Daniel's still not quite recovered since he got rammed into the rail there.
It's what they do best. You see Gail Kim get involved. She's up on the apron to distract the referee. AMW to milk that 5 count that they have before the other man gets out of the ring. Storm drops down for the pin attempt on AJ. But AMW has turned this thing in their favor. They're cut off the ring, they go back to the tag team basics, and they remain in control.
Oh, look at AJ, nice kick though, right to the leg, and but Storm follows it back and then levels it with another one. And then goes over and gives a shot to Daniels, who's still reeling.
And they come right back for the pin! 2 count on AJ, who barely got the arm up. Series, what an exchange of kicks between the Tennessee Cowboy James Storm and the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Well, AJ's not been the same since Storm laid him on top of that rail. When he was on top of it and put his feet out from under him, AJ just seems like he can't catch his breath, and he just can't seem to get any speed, and now look at the power. This is what the Wildcat's all about. Nobody does this better. He can hold him up there forever and let the blood rush to his head.
And does, and then drops him down, crashing down with that high vertical suplex.
Oh, you heard him yell. That was beautiful. And it is. I got to admit, it's a thing of beauty. He does it as good as anybody I've ever seen.
Decides that he's not even going to go for the pinfall at this time. Instead, throttling AJ with the chokehold right in front of the referee.
And this is what AMW does so well, Mike. They let you get confident. They let you think it's all you, and then all of a sudden they start humiliating you, and that's what they're doing.
And you can see with what Harris just did moments ago, the choke of AJ. It just points out what you said just minutes before that AJ, ever since that problem out on the arena floor with the guardrail, he hasn't been able to get all of that air, all of that wind right back into his lungs.
Oh, if you don't get oxygen to the lungs or to the brain, I'm telling you, it makes for a long time, and then he's spinning. Oh, he's trying to make the tag. Missed it by millimeters.
You can almost sense here that Styles realizes how important it is to make the tag. AMW doing everything to cut him off and avoid that, but Daniels in for the save before AMW can get the 3 count.
Andrew Thomas tells him to get out, but it was a great save by the Fallen Angel. He had to do it. AJ Styles is in trouble. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him in this kind of trouble. But this guy has willpower beyond anybody's imagination.
What Storm have in store for AJ now? From the middle open, actually perched up on top.
Oh,
AJ fighting him off. Knees. There it is!
He hits the Pele! And what a Pele with the World Cup going on around us! That was one of the best Peles I've ever seen! Wow!
Who's better at improv in the ring than the phenomenal AJ Styles? Pele out of nowhere. I know I didn't see that one coming, and I know Storm certainly didn't either.
You were seeing him use the knees to the head, and that's how you get a tag in. Daniels goes over, gives him one, and then brings one back to him.
I mean, Daniels now rested after being able to recuperate outside, and he's taking on both members of America's Most Wanted. Enziguri takes down Harris, scooping a slam for Storm.
Oh, look at this. Oh, a little moonsault like he does there off the, not the BME, but, and then he sets it, gets out of the way, and an elbow by Harris right on Storm.
Right hands directed to the jaw of the Wildcat. Chris Harris who reverses Daniels and shoots him off. Off the ropes, gonna go for the bulldog, but instead it's reversed by Daniels.
Oh, look at this, he got it pinned, and again Gail Kim interferes. Oh man, AJ Styles neutralizes it right there. He throws it right in the ring.
Just tossed it right into the ring.
Wait a minute, what is that? Who is that?
What the hell?
That's what you call a neutralizer right there.
Look at the size of her.
Man alive! Gail Kim doesn't know what to do!
What? Got a throttle. Who the hell is this?
Wow, she just slaps her down!
What?
Now that's what you call neutralization!
Look at the size of her!
Oh, that
just choke slam Gail Kim!
Oh, buddy, don't get in an arm wrestling kind. Look at her! She just physically just manhandles her, Mike! Manhandles her!
What the hell are we witnessing here? We're seeing the neutralization. What a plan this is by Styles and Daniels.
They told you they had it. And she just one shot right after another.
I don't know who she is, but this is pretty effective, isn't it? Gail Kim being carted to the back.
So much for Gail Kim. That's what you do right there. Find somebody that got a little size advantage, and that's what she had.
Meanwhile, AMW able to regroup on during that situation, and now look out for a double team on Daniels, but Styles saw that one coming.
Took too long, and roll up right here, got it! Oh, man, I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
2 count only though, Daniels on the verge of winning the tag team titles. But Angel's Wings attempt blocked by Harris.
And he goes over and gives a shot to AJ for good measure.
Now that may be the most important aspect of the move. Take Styles out of the match. Roll up now. Daniels pin, leg straight to Harris.
Oh, just crushed Daniels with a chair.
Storm from outside with the steel chair. Daniels has been knocked out. Pin.
1, 2, now. Oh, listen to this crowd. They thought it was over.
So did I.
I did too. But it's not.
Steel chair shot to the head from outside. There's the tag. AJ's legal. Referee saw it. Spring
away. Wow.
Flying forearm shot.
He went all the way across the ring.
Storm tried to roll him up, but AJ blocked it. Inverted DDT.
Man, they're on fire right now. You can feel something special happening in that ring, and here it is.
Gonna go pump handle here. Oh, took him down across the knee. Gutbuster. Drove him down stomach first. Styles positioning the Wildcat. Points to the corner. And headed outside. AJ, middle rope, top rope, top
Here
floor.
he goes.
Here he comes.
Oh, he went for the spinal tap and he misses it. The spinal tap fell short, and that's a high risk move.
You don't see him miss that one very often. And how many big matches through the 4 years of TNA have we seen him win? What does Harris have?
He's got the handcuffs that he brings down. He's got him in his hands.
Got him wrapped around his knuckles. You're right.
AJ's in no shape either.
I mean, that's like hitting somebody with brass knucks.
Oh, this is awful.
Knockout blow.
Makes me so mad.
No,
1, 2.
No way.
Oh, he pulls him out. He said he hit him with the knuckle. Look at that. He's telling him what happened.
How many times have we seen that from AMW?
A little bit of their own medicine.
You're right.
He cracked him right there into the steps. He cracked Daniels into those steps.
Styles and Daniels, they did have a plan in place to neutralize Gail Kim, but America's Most Wanted is in control here and on the verge of retaining their titles.
Oh, you can see there, AJ is still knocked out from those handcuffs that were used. They're setting him up for the death sentence. Oh, but Daniels in, and now he's got a hold of him. Yes!
Shockwave driver by Daniels. He motions for Styles. Somersault over, pin. 2. Yes! No, just 2.
What a match.
What do they have to do here to win the gold? Styles tags Daniels. He's legal. Fallen Angel, what do you have up your sleeve? Gonna go Angel's wings now?
Here he's got it set up, and look at that Wildcat fighting
Block.
it off.
Storm charges and decked him with the clothesline.
That's the teamwork that America's Most Wanted does so well. It was one of those situations where Daniels had to get it hit. He had to hit it there. He had to finish it off, and now the cockiness. Setting up for the super kick.
Went for the super kick, and you're right. How egotistical can you be? Put the cowboy hat on. Daniels caught him with the boot. Ready for Angel's wings?
Yeah!
He Angel's winged him right onto the cowboy hat.
1, 2, oh man!
Elbow drop by Harris to the back of referee Andrew Thomas, and he tosses him out.
Oh, this is just gone crazy now. As you can see, AJ goes right at him. Into the corner right there. It's Wildcat out of it.
NWA World Tag Team titles hang in the balance. Harris shot off into the corner. Oh man, AJ went head first into the turnbuckle.
Wait a minute, I believe he's got a bottle. The Storm has a bottle in his hand.
That's probably what he's hiding under the ring earlier. He just knocked out Harris with that beer bottle. He hit his own partner in the back of the head.
And look at this. Daniels has got Wildcat. And he's telling AJ to go up top. Wildcat's been knocked out with a bottle, and there he slams him down. Dog splash!
Andrew Thomas back in the ring. Moonsault BME 2.
They got it!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, and new NWA World Tag Team Champions, the phenomenal AJ Styles and the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
How's that for a little history at Slammiversary? The 8-month-plus reign of America's Most Wanted comes to an end. Styles and Daniels, they had a plan to neutralize Gail Kim, but bottom line, they won the titles themselves.
They sure did! And look at that frog splash! And then here comes the best moonsault ever! And it's over! It's over! And their new champion crown! Everybody's on their feet! They did have the neutralizer, and America's Most Wanted is in shock, at least Storm is. I don't even think Wildcat's come to yet. And look at them celebrating in the crowd.
Join in the celebration. They're rocking the Impact Zone in Orlando, and you're celebrating at home as well, because the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, have finally done it. They're the NWA World Tag Team Champions.
Look at this, the crowd just loves it. Everybody's showing the adulation, and they deserve it. It was their last chance, but they were ready. And Wildcat's still out in the middle. It was the beer bottle that we've seen Storm hit so many people with. But AJ and Daniels saw it coming, and it ended up knocking his own partner, and that was that.
They went to Larry Zbyszko from the championship committee. You're right, Don. They said, just give us one more shot. One more chance, one last opportunity, and they just cashed in the gold.
New tag champs.
Wow. We're celebrating here in the Impact Zone. We're going to send it to the back where JB's standing by with Sting.